Welcome to Grow with Dollars. Here, we dive into the world of earning opportunities in the USA and compare different ways you can grow your income. Whether it's side hustles, online jobs, or investment ideas, we bring you practical insights to help you make smarter money decisions. If you're ready to take charge of your financial growth, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, drop your thoughts in the comments, and share it with friends who also want to grow with dollars. Turning your backyard into income. What if I told you that the simple patch of grass behind your house could become a steady stream of income? Not through building a guest house, not through complicated landscaping projects, but just by opening it up for events. Across the United States, everyday homeowners are transforming their ordinary backyards into extraordinary venues. From small birthday parties to intimate weddings, from weekend BBQs to professional photo shoots, people are paying good money for access to unique, private, and affordable spaces. Think about it. While traditional venues charge thousands of dollars and often book out months in advance, your backyard could be the hidden gem that solves someone's problem and earns you cash at the same time. This isn't a far-off idea. It's already happening, and it could easily happen for you too. So, let's explore how renting out your backyard for events can become your next income stream. The concept explained. What backyard renting really means at its core. Renting out your backyard means giving others permission to use your outdoor space for a few hours or a day in exchange for payment. You're not running a full-time business, and you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You're simply leveraging something you already own. Platforms now exist to make the process straightforward, connecting you, the space owner, with people searching for affordable and beautiful places to host their events. It could be a family looking for a cozy place to throw a baby shower, a couple wanting a quiet spot for their wedding vows, or even a local business needing space for an outdoor workshop. Unlike traditional event venues, your backyard feels personal, authentic, and flexible. This makes it especially attractive to those who want something memorable but not overly formal. It's a win-win. They save money, you make money, and everyone leaves happy. Why backyards are in high demand. You might wonder why someone would pay to rent a backyard when public parks or community centers exist. The answer lies in privacy, uniqueness, and flexibility. Public spaces often come with restrictions, permits, noise limits, time constraints, and a lack of intimacy. In contrast, a backyard offers guests the feeling of exclusivity. They're not sharing the space with strangers, and they can truly customize the experience. Weddings are a great example. Many couples in the U.S. are moving away from hotel ballrooms and expensive banquet halls in favor of charming outdoor gatherings. A well-maintained backyard can provide the same beauty without the hefty price tag. Families love them too, especially for birthdays and anniversaries where they want a personal setting. Even creators and small businesses are jumping in, using backyards for styled photo shoots, video productions, and pop-up events. This growing demand means that if you have a backyard, people are already looking for it. Platforms that make renting easy. Gone are the days when you'd have to advertise your space through word of mouth. Today, there are dedicated platforms designed specifically for backyard and space rentals. Websites like PeerSpace, Gigster, and Splacer connect hosts with renters, while Airbnb is also entering the event hosting game. These platforms act as middlemen, handling bookings, payments, and sometimes even insurance. As a homeowner, you get the benefit of visibility without having to spend on marketing. You can create a profile, upload pictures, set your hourly or daily rate, and define the rules of use. The platforms also let you choose your level of involvement. You can host just once in a while or turn it into a consistent side hustle. The beauty of this system is that you remain in control. You decide who rents, when they rent, and what activities are allowed. The technology makes everything streamlined and secure. How much can you really earn? This is the part most people get curious about, the numbers. How much money can you realistically make from renting out your backyard? The answer varies, but it can be surprisingly lucrative. Smaller gatherings, such as birthday parties or dinners, might bring in anywhere from $50 to $150 per hour, depending on location. Larger events like weddings or full-day retreats can earn several hundred to even several $1,000s in just one booking. For example, a spacious backyard in a suburban area might host a wedding for $2,000 to $4,000. while a half-day photo shoot could easily bring in $300 to $500. Even if you only host a handful of events per year, the income adds up. What's important to remember is that your pricing will depend on your space's size, amenities, and overall appeal. The potential is real, and many homeowners are already cashing in. What makes a backyard attractive to renters? Not every backyard is created equal, but most can be turned into a desirable rental space with a few thoughtful touches. Cleanliness is the #1 factor. Guests want a tidy, well-kept environment. Beyond that, small improvements can boost your appeal. String lights for ambience, outdoor seating, or a shaded area. If you already have features like a pool, a fire pit, a garden, or scenic views, you're ahead of the game. Privacy is also a huge selling point. Renters don't want to feel like neighbors are watching their every move, so fences, hedges, or natural barriers can make your space more attractive. Another aspect is functionality. Clear pathways, enough room for seating, and easy access to restrooms. Remember, you don't need to have a mansion-like yard. Sometimes, simplicity and charm win over extravagance. People want spaces that feel warm, welcoming, and easy to enjoy. Steps to get started without stress. So how do you actually begin? First, prepare your backyard. Clean it thoroughly, declutter any unnecessary items, and make sure the lawn and plants look neat. Next, take good photos. This is what sells your listing online, right? Clear images taken during the day usually work best. Once that's done, choose the platform that suits your goals. Whether it's PeerSpace for events or Airbnb experiences for gatherings, the key is creating a listing that highlights your yard's strengths. Be transparent about what you offer and what's not included. After posting, set rules. How many people are allowed, noise levels, whether alcohol is permitted, and how cleanup should happen. Clear boundaries prevent headaches later. Finally, decide your pricing. Start competitive, then adjust based on demand. Remember, this isn't about overcomplicating things. Even simple spaces can attract bookings when they're presented well and run with clarity. Key considerations and precautions. Before you jump in, it's important to understand the responsibilities. First, insurance. Many platforms provide liability coverage, but always review your homeowner's policy to be safe. Second, local laws. Some cities have noise ordinances, parking restrictions, or event permit requirements. Ignoring these can lead to fines. Third, safety. Make sure your backyard has proper lighting, safe walking areas, and no hazards that could cause injury. Think like a host. What would you want in a space you're renting? And don't forget to protect your property. Limit access to areas that are off limits, and communicate house rules clearly with guests. The goal is to create a balance, welcoming renters while keeping yourself secure. Once these spaces are covered, hosting can feel far less intimidating. In fact, many people find it easier than they expected because the platforms simplify most of the process. Managing expectations and growth. It's natural to expect instant bookings, but like most side hustles, success takes time. Your first few rentals might come slowly, but with positive reviews, your listing will gain traction. Think of it like planting a seed. The more care you put into the guest experience, the more likely they are to recommend you or book again. Over time, you can expand your offerings, maybe include decorations, catering options, or photography add-ons. Some hosts even partner with local vendors to provide complete packages, increasing both value and earnings. But remember, consistency is key. Don't be discouraged if you're not fully booked in the first month. Even 2 or 3 successful rentals a year can cover bills, fund vacations, or simply provide extra cash flow. It's about using what you already have to create opportunities you never thought possible. Call to action. Inspire the viewer. So here's the big picture. That backyard you walk past every day might be more than just grass and fences. It could be your next income stream. Renting out your outdoor space is simple, flexible, and scalable. You don't need to quit your job or make huge investments. All it takes is a willingness to share what you have. People are already searching for spaces like yours, whether for birthdays, weddings, or creative projects. The only question is, will they find you? Take that first step. Clean up your space, snap some photos, and list it online. Try one event, test the waters, and see how it feels. You might be surprised at how rewarding it is, not just financially, but also in the joy of helping others create memories in your space. Your backyard is waiting. Why not let it work for you? Thanks for watching Grow with Dollars. I hope you found this video helpful in exploring different earning options in the USA. Your support helps us bring more valuable comparisons and insights every week. So make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment with your thoughts or questions, and share this video to inspire others to grow with dollars too. See you in the next video.